The big question mark for Nebraska this offseason has been, who will the Huskers starting running back be? Will it be Oregon transfer Dante Dowdle, perhaps a veteran like Gabe Irving or Amir, or even a wild card like a Quentin Ives? In reality, the real starting running back for Nebraska this fall will be Emmett Johnson. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you why, and not only that, I project him to have one of the best years we've ever seen as a Nebraska running back. So really quick, before we dive into it, make sure to smash that like button if you're getting excited about watching this Nebraska offense. I know I am. And hey, hit that subscribe button too. I post a video about Nebraska football, Nebraska recruiting every single day, and we have a family of over 4,000 diehard Husker fans, and it's just getting bigger. So if you can hit that subscribe button, that would help me out greatly. But without further ado, let's get into it, talking about Nebraska's running backs, specifically Emmett Johnson, and why I believe he's the unquestioned running back starter going into the fall. Now, there's three reasons in particular why I believe he's going to be the head man. Number one, he played the best out of any running back throughout spring practice. Ahman Green, Nebraska legend, went to a scrimmage earlier in the spring in March, and he said, Emmett Johnson, he's different compared to any other back I've seen with the Huskers in over a decade. He is the best. He moves different. He's a very smart running back. He has that NFL potential. So we've heard that from legends, and we've heard that from the coaching staff that he played the best. It also should be noted, he was healthy during spring practice. Gabe Irving, Amir Johnson, they did not play. Number two, Emmett Johnson is a riser. He is a diamond in the rough type of player. He didn't really come on the scene until his senior year of high school, where he won the best player in all of Minnesota high school. Okay, he was a stud. He ran for over 3,000 yards. And for that reason, Nebraska offered him a scholarship. So again, he's a late bloomer, and for that reason, he has that NFL potential. We don't know how good he's going to be. There's a lot of prospects who reach their potential in high school, and for that reason, they become busts in the college ranks. Emmett Johnson, he's the opposite. This guy's not likely going to reach his stride until his senior year, and that should get you excited. Number three, it all goes back to Matt Rhule's comments. Okay, if you go back to what Matt Rhule said throughout spring practice, specifically referring to Dante Dowdle and Quentin Ives, they said that Dante Dowdle and Quentin Ives, they're just trying to be every down backs. Now, when he referred to Emmett Johnson, he said, and I quote, he's trying to take a step this year to be one of the best running backs in the Big Ten. That's a big discrepancy between those two backs. That Dante Dowdle, okay, he's just trying to be on the field every single play. And Emmett Johnson, he's trying to be one of the best in the country. So Emmett Johnson's going to be that guy. And for that reason, I don't even think it's a real competition. Yes, we can sit here and say Gabe Irving's in the mix, and I absolutely do believe he is. But Emmett Johnson, if you listen to what Matt Rhule's saying, if you've heard what he did in spring ball, the same thing's going to apply when we get to the season. Now, who is Emmett Johnson? Let's talk about what I predict from him this season. Well, again, he runs about a legit 4.4 40 time, but that's not really what impresses me about EJ. He's a very smart running back. He's very patient. He waits to explode through that B gap, through that C gap, even through the A gap. Again, he has very good footwork. And really, last year he had 400 yards. He stepped up in a big way after a bunch of running backs went down with injury. But what was most impressive is he averaged 4.6 yards a carry, even though the offensive line, when he was playing, was not very good. He still found a way to get his yardage. That should tell you how impressive he is. And that was only in his second year with Nebraska. Now, this year, as the unquestioned starter, he fits that bell cow mold that Matt Rhule has been looking for the Huskers. And for that reason, I predict he's going to get about over 200 carries. He's going to be healthy the entire season. Again, I can't even sit here and say Gabe Irvin's going to be healthy the entire season because that's never happened. Or Ramir or Dante Dowdle. But I know EJ will be because that's how he's built as a running back. Again, that's something that is probably the biggest commodity in a player on a football team is reliability, and that's what he has. So about 200 carries. I expect him to get around that 1,000-yard mark and around 5 yards a carry as well with 6 touchdowns. So that's really what I'm expecting from Emmett Johnson, a breakout year. But again, Gabe Irving, Amir Johnson, Dante Dowdle, Quentin Ives, all those players will also be in the mix. They'll get their share of carries as well. But the reason why this is important is because we sit here and we talk about Dylan Raiola all the time and how great this passing attack is going to be. You cannot have a good passing attack in college football without a balanced running game. That's where EJ steps in. That's why he's going to be a difference maker. The fact that he's going to be a bell cow running back averaging 5 yards a carry, it's going to open up the passing game. It's going to get guys like Isaiah Nay or Jamal Banks the football, and this offense is going to be a well-oiled machine going forward. So I'm excited about Emmett Johnson. I think he's going to break out in a big way, and he's going to return in 2025 as one of the best Big Ten running backs, if not one of the best running backs in all of college football. So let me know down below. Do you think Emmett Johnson's going to be the starter? Do you disagree with me? Are you on the Dante Dowdle train? Do you think a veteran like Gabe Erving will start? I don't even think it's a question. Emmett's going to be that guy, but let me know in the comment section. And hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.